Adam Hall's a demon on the ski slopes. He's come home to Dunedin from the Northern Hemisphere racing season with a treasure trove of medals, including 4 from World Cup events.
Now, I'm a city girl, but in keeping with the let's get Tanya out of her comfort zone thing, I braved the milking sheds to catch up with Adam. A cow shed in Ultramotago is a long way from the ski slopes of Colorado. Adam Hall's keeping busy. And I've braved the muck to check out the milking routine. So what's going on here?
We're just doing the last lot of the cows, so we're just putting the cups on this row here. And then we're going to let these row go.
A dairy farmer's son, Adam's used to getting up early and working hard. That discipline has been a key part of his international skiing success.
I mean, most days, I'll be up at 5 in the morning off to the gym, and then back up on the mountain training all day, and then back to the gym, and it would just be a daily regime. And when I went to the races, it really paid off.
He was away from the farm for most of last year. He returned with 4 World Cup medals and a world #2 ranking in the slalom. Adam skis more smoothly than he walks. He was born with spina bifida.
So I'm reasonably lucky to be able to have the movements that I do have, and be able to walk with some of the muscles that I have, which are very limited. On a day-to-day basis, I try not to let my disability let me down or affect me in any way. I try and, if I come to something that's stopping me, I try to, that's where you evaluate, and that's where the adaptive stuff comes in, I guess, where you try and move around those sort of hard parts.
Today's my first experience of feeding out. Adam reckons he's a bit rusty on the tractor, having been away in Colorado. Adam's always been expected to help on the family farm. He's studying for a diploma in farm management, so you could class this as on-the-job training. And what will you use that diploma for? What do you want to be?
Maybe later on, after my skiing, keep working on the farm and helping out Dad and the rest, and go from there.
Time to help Dad move fences. Content on the farm, he's equally at home on the ski slopes, having taken to the sport at an early age.
About the age of 6, I had a family friend who had a kid with the same disability as me who was skiing, and wanted me to give it a go. So from then I spent most of my winters and weekends up in Central skiing and picking it up. And then skiing, I wasn't very independent, so I did that for 3 years, and then someone suggested I tried snowboarding, and it was a lot easier for me, a lot more independent. I didn't have the 2 skis to worry about going different directions.
When he was 9, Adam switched to snowboarding. But it's not a Paralympic sport, so he switched back to skis in order to compete at the Paralympics in Torino in 2006.
So for me, if I wanted to go to the Paralympics in Torino, I had to change back, so I changed back about 18 months before Torino and then qualified for them.
He finished 8th in Torino, then promptly turned his attention to the World Cup. In Korea, he came 2nd in the Super Combined. Last year in France, he won the slalom event and made his dad quietly proud.
He just does, he just keeps at it. The worst thing probably this time coming back from the Northern Hemisphere is because he's come home with so many gold medals, he's going to have more pressure on him next season to stay up there.
But right now, Adam's forgetting all competition and simply enjoying being home on the farm. Adam, what's it like being back amongst the cows?
Yeah, it's good. It feels actually like I never left home. Haven't done this for a while, and it's good to be out here on the tractor getting the drift of things again.
Now the cows have got their nosh, time to head in for some breakfast.
Right.
And then over?
Yeah. You right?
Yep.
Hanging on?
Yep, I'm hanging on. Whoa. Oh my goodness. Oh, that wasn't so bad, was it?
That's the hardest bit of feeding I've done for a while.
I think I might make a farm girl after all. Where do we get the latte from?
We just got those heifers down the road to because Adam's doing the night feed.
Yep. Yeah, but never fast.
Adam certainly wasn't rushing to show off either his skiing or his medals, but I cornered him. Wow, you're going really fast. It looks beautiful there. Whereabouts are you?
I was in France at the second World Cup of the season,
Okay.
which I won my first World Cup, which is this medal here.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, it was really good to not just podium at my first World Cup, but to also have that first podium as a win. It was outstanding. But life as usual, you know, you still keep the concentration and the focus going on to the other races.
From New Zealand, Adam Horn.
Some people get too enthusiastic and sort of take that glory at the moment and soak it in a bit too much, but for me, you know, it was really good to celebrate that also, but then just to move on and keep training as normal towards other races, and they're just small stepping stones towards Vancouver in 2010.
He's talking about the big one, the Winter Paralympics. Meanwhile, there's one other medal he'll admit to being especially proud of.
This medal here, which I got in Korea, it's a silver medal I received in Super Combined, which is a new event for us. It's one run of Super G and one run of slalom. It was just good for me to be able to podium at World Cup in a different event besides slalom.
In order to achieve this success, Adam has pushed himself to the limit physically.
I tore my ACL, which is the anterior crucial ligament in your knee, one of the main ligaments that helps you to support yourself when you're standing. And then also the meniscus, which is some cartilage in there. I didn't want it to be looked at while I was away because I didn't want anyone to tell me that I couldn't ski, so I sort of did the old Kiwi thing and battled it out for as much as I could for the whole season.
He's on the mend now and ready to get back to training at Cardrona. But he's accepted that he has to look after himself.
I can't keep injuring my knees and everything, my hips like this, like I do every year, it seems. So from a long-term health point of view, after Vancouver, I'm looking at changing to a sit-down ski if I want to keep on skiing. That's the way for me to do it. I've spent about a week in it already, and it seems to be really good. So it'll be another challenge and something else for me to strive for.
Always striving, always pushing. What makes Adam Hall so determined to win?
Good question. I have no idea.
So you didn't exactly look like a natural on the farm.
No, I think next time I catch up with Adam, we'll be on the ski slopes of the Swiss Alps.
Oh, that sounds good. I might join you.